Good morning from Delusion Dispeller. We are going to do our reading today from The Language of Letting Go by Melody Beattie, copyright 1990. Today's reading is a really good one. It's called Rejecting Shame. And we'll talk a little bit more about that as soon as I'm done with this reading. Shame can be a powerful force in our life. It is a trademark of dysfunctional families. Authentic, legitimate guilt is the feeling or thought that what we did is not okay. It indicates that our behavior needs to be corrected or altered, or an amend needs to be made. Shame is an overwhelming negative sense that who we are isn't okay. Shame is a no-win situation. We can change our behaviors, but we can't change who we are. Shame can propel us deeper into self-defeating and sometimes self-destructive behaviors. What are the things that can cause us to feel shame? We may feel ashamed when we have a problem or someone we love has a problem. We may feel ashamed for making mistakes or for succeeding. We may feel ashamed about certain feelings or thoughts. We may feel ashamed when we have fun, feel good, or are vulnerable enough to show ourselves to others. Some of us feel ashamed just for being. Shame is a spell others put on us to control us, to keep us playing our part in dysfunctional systems. It is a spell many of us have learned to put on ourselves. Learning to reject shame can change the quality of our life. It's okay to be who we are. We are good enough. Our feelings are okay. Our past is okay. It's okay to have problems, make mistakes, and struggle to find our path. It's okay to be human and cherish our humanness. Accepting ourselves is the first step toward recovery. Letting go of shame about who we are is the next important step. Today, I will watch for signs that I have fallen into shame's trap. If I get hooked into shame, I will get myself out by accepting myself and affirming that it is okay to be who I am. This message is for a particular person I'm thinking about whose name will not be mentioned, who likes to say, shame on you. Shame on you. Stop putting your shame on people. That is not right. You don't put shame on people. That is, first of all, you're not their mommy to tell them shame on them. Second of all, you are acting out of your own past abuse, maybe where people said that to you, and you need to let that go and move on from that. And third of all, there is therefore now no condemnation to him who is in Christ, who walks not according to the flesh, but according to the Spirit. I do my best to try to walk according to that Spirit. The Spirit that's in the Bible, the Spirit of God whom I know. Therefore, there is no shame. So you can say shame on you all you want. I'm not receiving your shame. You can take that shame and put it where the sun don't shine, and frankly, because that's where it belongs. Put it in hell. That's where shame comes from. That's where guilting people comes from. That's evil. You don't do that to people. Now, if you are somebody that walks around constantly feeling ashamed of yourself, you have no reason to feel that way unless you've done something like horridly, horridly wrong. And in that case, you need to, fess up, be accountable, pay the penalty, make amends, whatever. But if you're just somebody that goes around feeling shamed or ashamed because your parents constantly told you, oh, you're stupid, or you don't do that right, or you're never going to amount to anything, all that stuff, throw that out. Bam, out the door. Get rid of that stuff. Don't take that on yourself. And if somebody goes around saying shame on you or you should be ashamed of yourself, stay away from that person because they have no right to be putting that garbage on you. It's not yours to take. So don't receive shame anymore. And for those of you that are shaming people, no shame on you, but you need to stop. Think about what you're doing and realize that you're not in the right place at all in your life if you're going around telling people shame on you and making them or telling them to be ashamed of themselves. That's just heaping a lot of negativity on people. And usually it's because you're not comfortable with what they're saying or doing. And you know what? Go and mind your own business. Don't worry about what other people are doing, unless it directly affects you in some negative way. And then handle it a better way. Address the issues and stop shaming them directly as human beings. It's not your place to be putting anything like that on anybody.